No! No!
Yeah, I feel the same way about running long distances, too. I get it.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me. I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga. How Skinner would incorporate Xel'lotath into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulyaoth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believed that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
Oh, look at that. Your grandfather was quite the handsome fellow, isn't he? A journal of family history rests on the mantle as if used recently. Well, yes, we just saw it in the cutscene. What do we have with us? We have liquid courage. That's right. A small flask of the old sauce, liquid courage, a magical elixir to power one's spirit in the face of adversity. Bottoms up. Using this regains sanity. You know. Peter Jacob got a magical potion, you get booze. Whatever, it's fine. And the historical journal, an old musty book bound in the dry, dusty leather. This book covers the early history of the Roivas family, dating back before the settlers in this land. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Well, let's just take that. The minute hand of a clock. How interesting. Hello. Politely, she asks Edward if there's anything she can do for him. Nah, I'm good. Note the observatory is not here yet. Now, let's see what he says about this. This part of the library is reserved for the entertaining of the house's more scholarly guests. A simple yet elegant layout affords quiet drink and conversation. Oh, yeah, also, look at your stats. You've got a heck of a lot of sanity, a heck of a lot of magic, and no health. You are a scholar and a doctor, good sir. Not anything else. And yes, unlike, you know, Alex in the future, this is not here yet because he has not received the Heart of Mantarok yet from Edwin. So that's not a thing. You know, that happens in the future. This was, what, 1950 something, I think it said? These books contain the history of the Roivas family, genealogy, birth, death records, deeds, and writs. The Roivas histories. Okay, so that's all the same as that we've already read, right? Hello?
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end. Sets the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Alrighty then. Look, it's not just you, Alex. You're not the only one plagued by ghosts. Ah, the magic pool. Oh, we can't actually read the description yet because you're just like, oh, that's weird. Oh, a looming grandfather clock. The ghost asked Edward to set the clock. There are no hands on it, or must find the clock hand so he can set it properly. Yeah. There you go. That's one of them. Well, with a historical journal and a flask of booze and a ghost, let's head out to the rest of the mansion, shall we? A thick layer of grime on the window prevents Edward from looking out into the garden. Despite the efforts of the servants Edward hires, the mansion continues to sink into decay. Well, that's what happens when you build your mansion on Inga. Portraits of ancestral Roivus line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal dark brooding. Okay, name is Alex. Huh, the door's locked. Whatever, we don't want to go that way anyway. And your message will be... Edward's curiosity can't leave the mystery alone. He drives himself to uncover the truth behind the mansion and his ancestors. The truth, good sir. A large carriage clock sitting on the foyer table, beautifully crafted, but it appears to be stuck with the handset permanently to 3:33. But we wouldn't know anything about that. As Edward nears, the servant stops mumbling to herself and asks him if he thinks the weather will clear up before the solstice. Edward finds the reference to the solstice rather odd and ponders its significance. Oh, I didn't mention it during the cutscene, the previous cutscene, with Pious talking with Ulyaoth, but I do kind of like the way that it's very specific, because, like, oftentimes, like, you get to a game stuff and, like, oh, the big bad guy's gonna do something horrible, and then, like, you know, they wait around for you to finish, because it's a video game and they have to. Whereas this, at least there's a reason why they couldn't just be like, oh, well, we're taking over the world, the end. It's because, like, they needed to set up all the spell stuff, and then even once it was set up, here's the guy I was looking for, you know, they still had to wait for the planets to go into alignment. And so it's like, okay, everything's ready, but we still have to wait a few more years. Servant notices Edward's presence and comments on the weather. Idle chit-chat. And I'm sure it'll be fine. That's all we got. Revolver ammunition, don't mind if I do. With no one living in the house for a long time, it's no wonder the pantry is empty. Edward lives out of the refrigerator, so to speak. Rain, rain, more rain. Grandiose kitchen fireplace. With all the amenities of modern life, it hasn't been used in quite some time. Sir's notices, I have chit-chat. That startled me. Now we've got the piano. Edward has never learned the piano, but that has not stopped him from hammering away at the keys now and again. It's very therapeutic. Perhaps one day he'll learn it properly. I mean, I know a certain song. You might be interested. Ooh, an antique cavalry saber. Mounted on a display stand, gleams in the moonlight. You're like, you know, I just saw a ghost, so I'm gonna take this with me. Puttering around with the crockery, the servant informs Edward the table's been set for him just as he likes it. A plate for one. How sad. So examine. Come on, come on. Can that lightning come back so I can see what I'm looking at? No? A bizarre decorated mantle frames the fireplace adorned with odd sigils arranged in a circular fashion that's unlike most of the art in the house. Perhaps some special significance? No. 333 and all that is this coincidence. Cavalry swords like this saber were used chiefly as an item of ceremonial dress for officers. The brass knuckle guard was a style popular with both American and English cavalry officers in the second half of the 18th century. You know, the servants are like, why is he walking around with a sword? Like, don't these people have, like, a history of going insane? And, like, just don't mention it to them. Yeah, it's fine. No, guys, don't worry. I just saw a ghost. It's okay. Like, uh-huh. Is that all? Okay, sure, sir. Lustrous landscape reflecting the spirit of the American colonist. This painting predates the 18th century, a priceless treasure. Edward has taken care of it by brushing off dirt with rubbing alcohol. Yeah, so we do get some descriptions that are different. Okay, that's the same. Let's look over this way. Shall we? No descriptions. Alright, fine, fine. I can't see it. Ah, the, gallows painting. strange choice of decoration for a bedroom. Each one seized with a virulence that could have been brought by an unsound mind. Probably the same thing. Yep. Take some shotgun shells, don't mind if I do. Take some revolver ammunition, don't mind if I do. An expansive fireplace inset on the wall faces the bed. No doubt if it were lit, it would make the room quite cozy. It would also make me cozy if I could find a gun for all this ammunition. Courteously, the servant asks if Edward is in good health. I am, good sir. Never mind the sword, I'm fine. Hey look, it's everyone's favorite bathtub. Should we examine it? The master bathroom is woefully Spartan and only barely contemporary. It appears to satisfy the most practical of tastes, or perhaps someone who has their mind set on other things. Is that all? That's all you gotta say about this bathtub? Sure. Right. What's behind door number 2? More shotgun shells. Elephant gun ammunition. Oh, yes. An oddly proportioned painting of a man in somewhat Napoleonic garb. Okay, that's the same as Alex. Hello. Hi, sir. I'm trying to... I'm trying to talk to you. Fine. He doesn't want to talk. There's a gun. Edward is reassured at the sight of the family gun cabinet, itself a priceless antique. He would rather not have to smash the windows to get inside, but where did he leave the key? Ooh, a book. A journal of family history. An old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather. The book covers the recent, quote-unquote, history of the Roivas family, going back perhaps 150 years. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Should I get it out? By our hand. Why, thank you. Hey, there he is. Courteous. Woo! We got him. Okay. Back out we go. Let's take a look at our other bathroom while we're over here. This room is a holdover from the days when the servants were all residential help living in the mansion. Rumor has it the old servants' quarters were demolished long ago. Oh, hi. So it's like talk to the toilet. What? Muttering to herself as she works, the servant comments on how the mansion is never really clean. Well, now you're just getting philosophical. Like, are we ever really clean? Informs Edward that she believes the weather will worsen and that she hasn't heard it being this bad for many decades. Yeah, let's go lie down. Oh, we're going this way. We're gonna keep going this way. An exorbitant and out-of-place stained glass window ends the hallway. Whoever put it here had eclectic taste and confirms Edward's belief that the mansion is more folly than a real house. Granted, we know that this window should stay intact, right? Because it was here when Alex came here. But couldn't he have had it fixed? Shush. I don't actually remember if it breaks or not. I don't remember these things. Just that you never really know with this game. I mean, come on, we're walking down a hallway and they're screaming. You know, we see a ghost in our study. It's fine. Just a little bit of, you know. Oh, use the other hand first. Boop. Should I adjust the clock? I should. Oh, thank you, Ghost, for guiding me. The Ghost is like, put the hands on the clock and set them to this time. And then a passage opens up. But he's like, yeah, you gotta go down the passage. Like, come on.
Take them and use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste.
Okay. I mean, was it wasted, though? You showed me where the book was? That's something, right? A loaded revolver is mounted on the wall by means of a display plaque. Like, who puts a loaded weapon on the wall? Right, a Roivis, that's who. Okay, so just somewhere in the desert, and... diabolic drawing, stack of human bodies, each one. Okay, that's the same as what Alex says. Detailed drawing of a surreal city. Draftsman very talented. For as he stares, he believes tiny inhabitants peered him from the shadows. I don't know if remember if that's what Alex said or not. Probably, right? Yeah, the rest of these are, so I assume that. Well, we've got 3 types of ammunition and 1 gun. This is an Enfield Mark I Star revolver, introduced prior to World War I. It's a double-action pistol with a 6-shot top-break cylinder. The Enfield is chambered for 380 revolver ammunition. And ain't that wonderful, folk. Strange leather-bound tome. Should I pick it up? Yeah. Well, isn't that curious? Okay, I'm sure that now that we read that, everything is still going to be just peachy when we come out here. Because, you know, that's how it's always worked every time. I do kind of like, if you look at his character model, you see the Roivis wiggle going on. I know it's sort of, you know, before we get into the thing, I'm allowed to break immersion. Because, like, you know, when Alex walks, she definitely has a little bit of a sachet sway to her, you know, shoulders and hips. But, you know, it's not just the ladies. They do it to the guys, too. He's got that nice little wiggle going on. You know, that's where Alex gets it from. She gets it from him. Okay, now things are just gonna go horribly, so... I hope you like that. A vampire that can suck people's blood out just by being next to them. Hi. You've looked better. Ow. You punched me past the camera. That's not fair. Lady? Ow. Stop. Come on. Lady. Stop it. Yeah. And I will say, unlike, say, a monster, you can't finish off your servants, even though, yes, like, clearly she had all her blood sucked out of her body right in front of you. And, you know, her face was all ghoulish and punching, but, like, Edward's not a sociopath. He's not gonna just, like, start hacking up a human body. Half a key tumbles out from the vase that has been toppled and smashed. It glints on the floor. Cool. We have bottom half of a basement key. Well, you know what would be great if we had more than that? Hello? You still good? Alright, so we're not crazy enough yet to get, okay, we're getting a cutscene. Alright, yeah. So, here's the thing. We saw that, which means the vampire is doing that right now, at this very instant. So we got to run our asses off. Ow. Okay, you gotta... Yeah. Oh. You leave my people alone. And then it runs away. Specifically down here to completely refresh itself. Hi. How you doing? No. How are you doing? Shaken by his brush with death, the servant gives his thanks. He warns that the creature might still be around and extra firepower would be handy. Reminded by his own words, he fishes a key from his pocket and gives it to Edward. The gun cabinet. You're still doing good, right? Yeah, you're still doing good. Yeah, now let's heal up. And then while we're at it, I might not have enough juice. I do have enough juice. Anyway, so we come in here, and we have a gun cabinet key. He didn't want to break the glass, but hey, guess what? We don't need to. And just like Anthony got himself a two-handed sword, two-edged sword, I'm sorry, the gun cabinet is now unlocked, and you get a frickin' elephant gun. Mode. This function allows the character to change the fire selector on guns. Yeah, I forget. Oh yeah, it can, like, shoot both shots at once or one shot at a time. The Holland & Holland double rifle fires an enormous 50 caliber 3-inch nitro slug, quite capable of stopping rhino or elephants dead in their tracks. Only a crazy man would feel comfortable facing a Holland & Holland. For that matter, using a Holland & Holland. It's also very amusing because, you know, it is an elephant gun. I'm not gonna shoot him, don't worry. But you see, when you aim, it takes you a bit to, like, steady yourself. Because, you know, it's an elephant gun. I'm fairly certain Mr. Vampire comes back here. Well, we'll look around then. How you doing? Everyone fine? Everyone dandy? You still good? You're still good. Uh-oh. I hear walking. Ah, there we go. So yeah, you can't see it. It's invisible, but you can hear where it's going. And you can see little glimpses of it.
For the love of God, what is that?
Oh, no, no, no. What is that? What it is about to get a wrecking, because I've got an enchanted blade this time. Ow, okay, but it is kind of hitting me. Yeah, go heal up, buddy. Hi. Grateful for having their life spared from the monster, the servant offers a token of thanks. More elephant gun ammunition. Oh, baby. We are ready to fight. Now, I think we have to wait. Actually, for that matter, if I could just do this. Like, will we be able to see it coming out now because we've got a dominant 7-point spell, or is it going to be too strong for even that? Come on, man. I'm ready to kick some ass, and here we have to play the waiting game. I guess that's what I get for exploring all before we go crazy. Because, like, now I could just be, like, running around being like, oh, what's in here? What's in there? But, you know. I'd rather do it safely. I see you. Ow. Okay, where are you going? No. There we go. Get out of here. In his desperation to escape from Edward, the vampire creature drops the top half of a key onto the floor. Okay, now we can actually progress. Because we're not, like, waiting on that guy to keep coming out over and over and over again. Grateful for having the Baba Boss. Shotgun shells. Also good. I'm injured. That's a little less good. Oh, I need more health than that. Sir, I need much more health than that. Now, here's something we haven't done in a very long time. Remember, we can mix items together to, like, say, put broken pieces? Yeah, it's been a bit since we've had to do that, but here we are. The item has been repaired. Yeah, no, just in case. I don't have a lot of... Oh, I can't. With that hideous creature running around and attacking servants, it's probably not a good idea to save right now. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll do this without saving. Hi. And yeah, a simple obelisk made from an alien stone sits atop the well. A runic design is carved into one side, proclaiming its allegiance. I forget if we actually need magic for this, though. Ow. Or we can just use a regular sword. Yeah, we can. So, now our little buddy friend here can't go and just heal himself every time. Let's aim, let's aim. Oh, okay, you can't aim, can't keep it aimed when he's... No. I have some more magic. I'd love to have an enchanted sword to make this faster. Yeah, especially because, like, we kind of, even though we're on chapter 10, have to worry about dying because, you know, we don't have a lot of health. Gun? Gun is good. Maybe. I mean, I'm hitting it. Yeah. Let's do a finishing move. Yep, again, you're not a soldier. You just whack at it. Ow. Well, full sanity right now anyway. Oh, wow. I was gonna say, let's cast up our, get our stuff filled up. Oh, I don't even know for that. And I'm like, well, if I do, like, healing and magic at the same time, then, you know, it'll be like, it'll fill up my magic too. And, like, you know, because I'm not gonna have sanity to, like, not be crazy anymore, it doesn't matter. Fine. Let's take a look around. Ah, here we are. Hidden in the shadowy corner of the basement, an antique double shotgun displayed on the wall. Yeah, I should have picked that up, but... The Ithaca Model A shotgun was also known as the auto or home burglar gun, a double-barreled breech-loaded shotgun. It's capable of firing one or both barrels simultaneously. And now you're like, okay, so you killed the vampire, but why are you getting all this gun and ammo? Oh, you think the chapter is done just because we killed a vampire? All right, we already discovered it, but what's it say? The bestial fury of the horror is unleashed by this magic. The horror's abilities are yours. Enemies may be crushed or rent apart, racked by magic. The spell should not be undertaken lightly, for its toll on the psyche of mortal kind is high. Oh, did we ever read Magic Pool? Magic transfers the innate magical energy of the environment to the self. The limitless power of the ancients will be at your disposal of the duration of the magic. Once the magic has waned, you will be bereft of spiritual power until it naturally seeps back into your being. Or, you know, just use Manta Rock and it refills that too. Inside the well, a crumbling ladder leads down into the cloying darkness. Should I venture down the ladder? Oh, you know it. Ah. 'Cause yeah, that vampire, that was just the appetizer to our chapter. Maximilian came about this far and then turned around and left, but us, oh no. Maximilian had not lied. The city is miraculous. It glows in the darkness like an incredible jewel, but the thought of what lies inside, the guardians of Ulyaoth, make Edward shiver with fear. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding city. Perhaps the towers serve as a focus, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself. Yes. Maximilian got to play around with the house and the servants, but Edward, we get to go and explore Enga. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, Maximilian did make it to the bridge at least, but also I hear enemies. So you know what? We didn't really get to use this against the vampire because he kept teleporting off, or invisibling off. So, well, here's the first fun thing about it. If you, well, here, we'll shoot that guy. If you don't take time to steady yourself, it knocks you on your ass. Because, you know, it's a gigantic fucking gun. What do you expect? But the other fun thing about this is, there you go. 3 shots, 3 hits, horror dead. Because a single shot of this blows a head off of a horror. Because it's a 50 caliber gun, of course it does. Now we'll play around with other stuff, you know, we'll give other stuff a chance to shine. Here, double shotgun. How about you? 1 shot? Ow. Ow. 2 shots. Okay, so 2 shots to take off a head. Oh, actually, 2 shots took off both heads because of the spread, so that's nice. So this can do 3 shots. But you have to get lucky with the spread, whereas, you know, the elephant gun just straight up does it. Yeah. Actually, in fact, what I should do... no, I don't want to regain my sanity, so... Now, if I recall, there is... I thought there we go. I thought it there. As Maximilian had mentioned, the ruins of the ancient city of Enga were parasitized. Parasitized? How do you say... When a parasite does something, parasitized, parasitized? Either one kind of sounds weird. Parasitized by the Guardians. However you pronounce it, that's what happened. It slaughtered the original inhabitants and fed upon them, laying waste to their civilization. The ghosts of the glorious past lie forgotten, and the chitterings of the parasites echo among the remnants of their legacy. Well, that sounds like a fun city to explore. Let's go, shall we? I mean, this gate doesn't look, you know, creepy and ominous. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, it seems fine. Into the creepy hole we go. Oh, it's you. Oh, and one of the... Great. I mean, we got the tools to deal with them now, but... that was a lot of sanity hit right there. Oh, that's even more sanity hit. Okay, do I have enough magic to do this? No. Do I have enough magic to do a 5? Horror's probably gonna... Oh, they're both attacking. Okay. Because, yeah, it's not a boss fight. Guardians are just a thing now, but... we kinda need that, because, like, yeah, with no sanity, sanity drain is gonna take our health, and look at how small our health is. Yeah. Hi. Wow, 2 shots on that. I got super lucky for that. Alright. Horror's dead. We've got a magic pool going. Ooh, you know what we can do. Da-da-da-da. Enchant item. How about a 7-point dominant elephant gun? Or not. Hi. You gotta stop that, sir. Alright, enough of that. Get out of your hidey hole. Yeah, last time we didn't have 5-point spells. This time we do. No more magic little enclosure for you. Ooh, I have another idea. I have so many ideas right now. Like, what if? We can essentially just use this as like Elia's blowgun. Like, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. We have a lot of ammo for it, and we just use it to deliver a poison attack. Yeah, that guy just got wrecked. Fine. There we go. Yeah, get out of there. Alright, now what I want to do, though, enchant item, green, elephant gun. There we go. Sir, I heard you were causing my, distant relatives some problems. Oh, come back here. I can't run, I'm a doctor. A psychologist, not an athlete. Can you just... Wait, what? That didn't even hit him? Alright, well, whatever you're doing, stop it. Okay, let's use our poison gun for a second. You know. Nope. No. I'm not ready. Go away. You stop it. All right, here we go. Oh, it's not loaded though. No. I don't know if that got him. The poison, I think, hurt him before my shot hit him. I guess that'd be the problem with doing this Mantarok poison gun business. Ow. Okay, sure. That's fine. Don't get too close when he's unsummoning or he'll hit you. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's like, I'm a guardian, I'm so super scary. And I'm like, I have a better idea. 7-point dominant elephant gun. Not so scary anymore, are ya? Okay, to be fair, I was a little scary. Not recover. Spell. Oh, and it disappeared anyways because he died, but oh well. So, we've got that door, and a lot of... I don't think I can go in these energy doors. Can I? Ow! No. No, I cannot. You know, what I'm gonna actually do, I'm full on everything else, but I think if I recall, I'm gonna just check it with a 3. I think if you have the health pool, you also have infinite stamina. Which I was just forgetting until now, but... Hello? Creepy monsters. These plinths look like the ones Pious had encountered in the Forbidden City, where he found the essences of the ancients. Edward briefly wonders what their purpose could be. Indeed. Examine, there we go. It would seem as though the array itself serves as a massive circle of power. Each switch around the perimeter of the room corresponds to a focusing tower where a rune may be scribed. Once a spell has been scribed, it is magnified by the array. Could this be the Guardian City's weakness? One could somehow remove the magic from the area. Oh, I see. A pulsating field of energy emanates from the stone. Should I touch it? Yeah, that sounds fine. Sure. Let's go in the glowing portal in the middle of the ancient magic city. Seems fine. Hi. Stay over there. I'll go over here. Now, If we were going to be summoning some magic into this city, what would we want? Well, Ulyaoth is our opponent, so... Ta-da! Let's scribe ourselves a rune, shall we? Oh, come on, no. Just, no. How many times must I kill you? Well, we have an entire city full of us, so yes. Wonder how much damage magic attack does on these guys. Yeah, I'm curious, how much did that do? Summoning a zombie? Yeah, you are. Let's 7-point cast a spell. I wonder how much the saber actually does. Aye. Alright, so we've hit him once with a 7-point spell and once with a 7-point saber. I can't imagine this will be faster than the elephant gun. Although the fact that he's just reappearing faster should make, because, you know, it's a smaller room, should make the fight faster anyway. Yeah. Come on, let's get this over with. Look, Maximilian might have been scared of you because he had flintlock pistols, but I'm not scared of you. Oops. Okay, I'm a little scared. Stop it. What? Oh, he cast shield. That's what happened. Ha! Jerk. Okay, so we're somewhere. We're in the city. A lot of tentacles going on here. Okay, we can't go that way. Can't go that way. Up it is. And yes, that did give us infinite stamina, so, I'm gonna do this. I don't need the health, but man, do I need to be able to run. Lever. Should I pull it? No, we're just gonna stay here stuck forever. Alright, a door is open. Actually, I think all these doors might be open. Nope, just the one. Alright, that's fine. Unfortunately, I thought it was that one, but cutscene lied. Hey! And we're back here. Alright. Running, running, running. Keep your something running. Back to the center of the city. Now, we've already touched that. We've turned it to Chaturga. Engage a race. So yeah, you can go back if you're like, oh, you know what? I actually don't want to do that. Let's see. Touch that. And away we go. Anyone here? No, not even a trapper. All right. Also, here you go. You get a nice little look at the city. It's very, it's got that Dark Souls feel to it too, which I guess is just like it's got Gothic architecture. So, but you know, I could see a little hollow running around down there. All right, but enough about the other games. We've got our own work cut out for us. Let's put a Pargon in there. After all, you know, it's a gigantic circle of power. It's gonna need a lot of Pargon. And away we go to... Hi, guys. How's it going? You gonna go for each other? No, you're going for me. But hey. You come this way. And you come this way. And now I run right between the two of you, and hopefully they're close enough. Yeah, they are. Okay, enough with the blobber blobbles. Alright, blue beats red. We already knew that. We knew how that fight was gonna end, but how about blue versus shotgun? Ow. Well, I mean, so far shotgun's doing alright, but no. Fortunately, we didn't get lucky like we did on the other shot. With the spread hitting multiple heads. Still, it did enough. Burning coals. Sounds fun. That kind of... I mean, the angle made it look like it was the left door. Let's see if that's true. Yeah. Camera angles. I can recognize them. All right. Back we go. Oh, and I do kind of like that, like, because we set Xel'lotath as our alignment rune, that now these ones are, you know, glowing green because we set it as green. It's just, you know, nice little touch. Anyways, we got a lot of these to do, so let's keep going. Next up. I believe it's here. I think it's the 1 second from the end we get our... Yeah! So, what are we gonna pick? Magormor? Redgormor? Eratuk? Or Santok? Well, we're here in this big city full of a bunch of monsters. So you know what? Maybe we want to hit something that hits a large area. Just a thought. I mean, it's kind of logical, even if you already don't know the game. You. Oh, that makes up for the other one. Let's just blow the dude's heads and arm off in one go. I mean, 2 goes, I guess, but... You know what? We still have a lot to go. Let's just top up our sanity for free, shall we? Like, we still have a lot of rooms to go through. We don't need to worry. It's like, oh no, our sanity's full. We won't get any sanity effects, potentially. But, you know, we have to set 9 runes, and we've set 3. I think we'll lose a little bit of sanity left in the level. That was not phrased. There's still enough level that we will lose sanity. How about that? But, like, sure, I don't need to finish this guy off. How's it going? How's it going, world? Oh, you can actually examine him. The young man's body lies hunched against the wall of the platform. Blood from the vicious wounds surrounding his face and neck soaks the remnants of what appears to be a uniform with a sickly dark red. I mean, you already know what it sure. Like, you have the book. You saw what happened. Although, that is kind of a weird thing, because, like, there'll be stuff like, oh, this is the thing Maximilian was talking about. Oh, this is the thing that, like, one of them, I think, said something about, like Pious did or whatever. And it's like, they're kind of know it, but, like, at the same time, he doesn't comment on the fact that, like, he would have seen himself already because of, well, maybe Peter Jacob isn't, his stuff afterwards wasn't in the book. I guess, like, once you finish getting the Xel'lotath rune, it didn't record anymore, so maybe you wouldn't have seen yourself. Because otherwise you'd be like, well, I don't need to be afraid of anything because I already know that I'll survive this because I saw myself. But I guess maybe that all happened later. And he didn't have the book anymore, so he wouldn't have, like, it wouldn't record what happened. So I guess that could be. There's just no accounting for the machinations of magic space-time monsters. Makes no sense, I tell you. Also, what makes no sense is that who's got one of the lowest health and like lowest stamina and runs of the entire game? Edward here, pretty low health. Like maybe not as much as like Roberto or Maximilian, I don't know for sure, but like it's pretty damn low. And who's got the biggest damn area to go through with so much running back and forth? The guy who can't run at all. Like, let's make the slowest dude who runs out of breath really quickly have the biggest area. And you're like, okay, sure. Why not? Nothing else makes sense with this magic. This shouldn't either, I guess. Have a little bit of Pargon. All right, what do we have in here? Oh, a fancy. Yeah, there we go. Here stand the remnants of a forgotten museum. Perhaps long ago, the alcoves now sealed with clouded glass would have been filled with the creatures and artifacts of lost Enga. So do you say something different for the zombie? No. Now there are zombies. And there is a bunch of weird shit still in there, but... You know, we haven't done it for a bit, but just like we haven't, you know, mixed keys and put them together, we haven't done this for a while. Let's say we just go invisible. Yeah, no, I don't know what about a bunch of glass with creatures behind it in a video game makes me think anything will happen when I pull the lever, but just for some reason. Oh my goodness, the creature's busted out. Who would have seen that coming? Well, you know, we're invisible. We can let the horror and the zombie do its thing. Let's get the trapper. Now I'm kind of curious. Are they going? Yeah, okay, they're going for each other. Now, we saw this fight before, and the Chaturga zombie actually won against the horror, but they were right next to each other. So what if the horror has time to do ranged attacks? I mean, I realize I could keep running and keep going on with my thing, but I'm just curious. That knocks him on his ass. Gets another swipe in. Knocks him on his ass again. Yeah, because if the horror can keep him stun locked, like, Chaturga might be strong against Xel'lotath, but if he can't do anything... Uh-oh. No, hit him again. We good? He might be down for the count. He might be down for the count. Oh, wow, it will not zoom the camera in. Also, okay, I'm getting bored. Yes, Chaturga beats Xel'lotath, but Stunlock beats Regeneration, but you know what? Shotgun beats all of them. Good job. Horror, look, you did it. Here's your prize. No. Oh, because I'm too, like, close to the thing, I guess. There we go. Aye. Reload again. Let's deliver the rest of your prize. I know it comes in multiple installments. That can be kind of annoying, but we can't deliver all these shotgun shells at once. I'm sorry. All right, let's get the hell out of here. So yeah, the horror did beat the zombie this time because he had the benefit of range and, because of the range, being able to stun lock the zombie. Chaturga's might doesn't always win against Xel'lotath's insanity. Oink. Interesting that so far only the alignment rune had a trapper on it. All these other towers are enemy-free. Yeah, I'm not trying to examine the thing, although... There we go. Oops. There we go. Okay. I just wanted to see what it said again. Did we actually read? I don't even remember. I've been in here so long. Well, okay, fine, whatever. Don't care. I think I read it when we went up the first one. I don't know, that was ages ago. That was like 5 runes ago. All right, what do we got? Oh, purple. Well, there's probably gonna be a bunch of tentacles, because we know how this rolls. Also, because there's like, you know, giant tentacle things. Interesting, so the Forbidden City tentacles, like the worm monsters, I guess were part of whatever Ango was. Huh. Well, cool, I guess. For various definitions of cool. And then rar rar hi. Ah, what the? Oh, or that. A tentacle comes out, it hits you, you're in the realm of insanity. And he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna drink some booze. It didn't actually use one either, so that's even better. You know, sometimes the easiest solutions are the best solutions. Like, sure, sometimes it's like, why deal with the enemy this way when you could just shoot him and be done with it? You know, in this case, it's, you could deal with a bunch of insanity from a weird mind worm, but you know what you could also do? Drink some alcohol. Just cut right to the chase. Or should I say, cut right to the chaser? Hey! A little bit of cocktail puns for you. And yeah, no, I'm tired of being so slow. Let's go a bargain. A lot of trappers. All right. Oh, I already had it equipped. No, I just want to equip it. Thank you. Right. Easy enough to deal with. I still don't trust that there aren't going to be more worm tentacles, but yeah. Be good? Huh. Well, I didn't trust it, but you know, I should be more trusting. And what is not to be trusting about a room that looks like this? I mean, come on, a murky, dark pit full of like noxious gas fog, going to an altar with a bunch of holes in the wall. I don't know why I wouldn't trust that. You know, I'm just, I don't know. All right, let's keep on going. Okay, this room means we have to go this way. I do like the way that it just connects all the rooms. So it's like you do the first room and you end up in here, and then you open the door. And then, you know, you do the next one. So I don't remember if it's like, if you just start at the left and work your way around, if it always will be like, give you this room first before that room. Or if I just so happen to do this and like, if I went to that other room first, I'd have to do that room. Then I'd have to do this room to get out. I do not remember. It's been long enough, and I don't really want to reload and check because this is taking long enough as is. I'm fine not knowing, or if someone in the comments happens to know, like, do you always get the first room of a series first? Or can you get, like, the second room and have to clear out 2 rooms at once, and then when you go there, it's just already cleared for you? Bit of Pargon in my life, a little bit of monsters causing strife. A little bit of Portal whisk me away. A little bit of Elephant Gun saves the day. Oh, I hear you, Guardian. I think I hear a Guardian. What else would be summoning or doing magic? Yeah. Guardian. Actually, I'm gonna wait to dispel. He's already mostly done with that. So if it's a magic attack, yeah, we gotta not be standing there. No. Why did that not dispel? Oh, because he didn't have. Oh no, I guess it did. Anyway, yeah, we're done with this guy. Okay, so two people casting magic at each other. Would this be considered a spelling bee? My jokes may be terrible, but I'm fighting to save the world, so I deserve a little break. Ow. By the by. Hello. Would you like to appear? Anytime now. I've got a nice little treat waiting for you when you do. Yeah, that seems like a great place right there. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Jackass. Oh, you want to appear? Oh, no, you just wanted to drop by and punch me. Fine. I mean, I guess I deserve it. I am sort of wrecking your face, but... You know, I have enough ammo. I've got 44 shots. Why not shoot two at once? Looking down both barrels. Are you gonna appear anytime? Yeah. Haha, bye. 7-point dominant double barrel 50 caliber. It'll do it to you. I'm not gonna waste it on a Mantarok zombie, as funny as that would be. You know what? Actually, I am. Only one shot, though, but... Hi. Nope, that's not the right thing. Can I just blow him in half? Yes, yes, I can. I mean, I'm not surprised. I like that he's just kind of sitting there slumped. He's just like, oh, okay, I guess. That's a thing that just happened. Look, you might have had some power when it was Elia running around with just like a dagger and a blowgun, but times have changed. And you haven't changed enough with him. And it's like, it's not my fault Mantarok got, like, not stolen. Because stolen, that's not the right word. Summoned, that's not the right word. Bound, that's the right word. It doesn't even start with an S. Maybe sealed. Maybe sealed is what I was going for. Starts with an S at least, though. Running back this way. Oh, it's okay. Well, then I ran a little bit extra, but you know, there's not a lot of running in this chapter, so it's okay that we went a little far, right? No, just a little bit extra.
Oh no! No!
Yeah, I feel the same way about running long distances too. I get it. Let's do this one before we get to the... Can I not do this one? Do I have to do them in order? No, I don't think so. Yeah, because this will be another Paragon, and then we'll save our last, like, special room until then. I mean, I guess it kind of made sense to save, like, Xel'lotath to the end, too, but, yeah. Whatever, I didn't. I'm not going back to do it a different way. you really have to? You know what? Just switch that up. Ourselves the old shotgun. Hi. Oh, I only did one reload. Oh. Hi. Okay. Whatever, we got hit. We got infinite everything, so. And you know what? Just because I can. Execute him point blank style. Stop. Ew. Also, isn't that a little lovely bug above the door? I'd like to fight that guy instead of a guardian. At least it'd be different. Okay, let's put on dominant damage again. But come on, this is just getting ridiculous at this point. Sure, go all the way back. You don't want to stand on the middle platform, that's fine. I get it, the middle platform's for chumps. I mean, granted, you can understand why Maximilian was so concerned about a city full of guardians. Like, they're not easy. I mean, yeah, they're easy because I'm using 7-point magic on 2 barrel of a 50 caliber gun. Like, imagine the rest of the world who doesn't have that sort of magic, you know. Yeah, it's understandable why he was a little concerned about this place. Huh. On the one hand, I'm annoyed because another guardian. On the other hand, that answers my question from earlier. Yes, you can end up in the further room, and then you just have to open up the next room. Cool, I guess. I mean, it'd be cooler without this guy, but... Uh-oh. Are you summoning a zombie or attack? Here. I don't know what. Oh, my gun's out of magic juice. Well, here, we'll shoot him with this first. Oh, he summoned a trapper. Okay, let's get some more magic juice then. Where you going, buddy? We're not done yet. Oh, he's going right there. All right, finally. Oh, he's down there. Oh. I see. That should be it for the Guardians, though, because we know that the other room will then take us here, and we cleared this room out, so... Oh, damn it, sure. A huge stone block marked with bizarre etchings dominated the room. Is it art? A memorial? A tomb of the original inhabitants? Or a bastardized interment of its loathsome conquerors? We'll never know. We'll never know. Where is that switch? I've got a switch to flip. Here we go. All right, one to go. It's down. Well, I say there's no more Guardians because we're just gonna go back to that room, but I guess I don't know for sure that there's not gonna be one in the next tower or that one won't, you know, appear here. So, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Alright, so we have Xel'lotath and we have an area. What are we gonna do with Xel'lotath in an area? Well, we've... Oh. Hey! There's finally someone here. Oh, how'd I have the saber equipped? Anyway, as I was saying, what do we want to do in an area? Do we want to protect an area? No. Summon an area? No. Absorb an area? Okay, we're getting a little closer. Dispel an area now? Or project an area? Well, we certainly don't want to project this area to the rest of the ones, so you know what I think we're gonna do. Paragon, Xel'lotath, Paragon. You got a nice beat there going, Ancient City. So yeah, there's this whole big city full of monsters and evil and just all sorts of shit. What if we just say no? Edward's meddling with the arrays has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city and can't be contained for long. Edward needs to escape. That he does. We are getting the hell out of Dodge. Because, you know, it's just, there's something about having an entire city that's arranged as a circle of power, casting a gigantic magic spell that makes me think maybe we don't want to be around. Yeah. Guardian, 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 Guardian. 4 Guardians. 4 Guardians. You want me to fight them? No, I have a better idea. How about we let them die? Like, sure, I could fight them if I wanted to. But I just have such a better idea, which is not. Oh, we're running out of breath. But the city's a-shaking. Shaking and a-quaking. I know. Okay, we'll keep walking while you catch your breath. You just gotta go a little bit further, and there we go. Yeah. 48 years later. I mean, we knew how that was gonna end. The game literally started with you finding his beheaded body.
Master, I am saddened to report the destruction of the Guardian colony at the ruin of Enga.
I am not without eyes, servant. I knew of their loss as it happened. It is not a concern of mine. The Guardians were merely tools to forward the greater cause. Think of them as casualties of war.
But the balance of power has shifted with their loss.
Nonsense! Balance? There has never been balance. If anything, we shall remove all balance. Our plan continues as predicted. I have seen the future, Pious, and it portends a great battle between myself and the great being of matter. Chattur'gha will fall to my superiority. The power of Chattur'gha is useless against me.
Of course, as it was meant to be. The gates will be readied, just the same.
We shall overcome. Be patient, my servant. Be patient.
And Alex was like, oh, damn, that's okay. There was a giant city full of evil below us, and your grandfather just blew the fuck out of it. Also, that's kind of how strong a 9-point spell the size of a city is. Like, Dispel Magic, like Dispel Area. Well, let me read this note first, then we'll go talk about Dispel Area. Or I don't even have to do it first. Yeah, where is it? Here we go. Dispel Magic. Netflix Red Grimoire. Notice we don't use Dispel Magic to do damage. We have to use Magic Attack. But yeah, it's so damn strong that it just, like, pulverized. It turned zombies into paste. Imagine what would happen if you had done Magic Attack in there. I mean, presumably there wouldn't be, like, a Rhode Island anymore. That's what would happen. Anyways, let's read the chapter. Hidden note from Edward. On a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Dear Alex, I've left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. Well, as much as I hate hearing the constant screaming, maybe we'll get some sanity effects. Okay, but this is really grating on my nerve. There. Sorry. Sanity effects, they gotta wait. Well, last time we were down here, there was a giant vampire pillar going on. Right now, his favorite tipple. There's something stashed between the barrels of port. Should I pull it out? Yes, please. A pickaxe. A hefty pickaxe for demolishing walls. Too cumbersome to be used as a weapon. It might come in handy somewhere else. Well, where have we seen, here in Alex's realm, where we could use a pickaxe to destroy a wall? That's right. Nowhere. We're done. No. We know what we need to do. We saw this a long time ago, and it's time we do something about it. Hello, non-creepy painting. Hello, other non-creepy painting. Remember me, wall. The wallpaper in this section of the hallway is oddly marred, as though the wall sits it was not even with the rest of the room. You ready? I looked at the camera as if you could see me doing that. There is the reason why Maximilian was committed to the asylum. If you noticed in some of his rantings, especially like the Bone Thief, and he was saying how like they're everywhere and like you can't trust anyone, and I had to do it. I had to do it. Yeah, the problem is Maximilian saw the effects of Bone Thieves. He saw the city underground full of all these things and then was like, you know what? Well, clearly none of my servants can be trusted, and he went and murdered them all. And then, you know, was blaming it on because there's these monsters, the monsters I had to protect. So that's why he was committed to an asylum. Yeah. Okay, that's really all we can do right here. Well, let's dispel this. Dispel this, dispel magic. Interestingly, this one is green. I mean, I guess because to protect it from Ulyaoth stuff, because Ulyaoth is strong. An antique stethoscope seemingly accidentally dropped into the pile of ash glints brightly in the light of the room. Should Alex retrieve it from the bed of ashes? Yeah. And you thought we were gonna get a regular stethoscope to listen to that safe. A scrap of paper unmarked by the fire lies amidst the bones and ashes. All right. Closing notes of one Maximilian Roivas. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in a most peculiar direction and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away knowing I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolic creatures. Nestled on a bed of ash are the remains of 3 people. Was this the duty that Maximilian had hinted at? Had he suspected that his servants were not human? But there are 4 clearly occupied beds and only 3 skulls. What had happened to the 4th? So he wasn't entirely wrong. One of the servants was a bone thief. But, you know, he had other ways of dealing with this, probably. Maybe. Do you hear that? Do you hear that little pitter-patter of feet? That's right. Alex isn't safe anymore. And not just not safe, it's a bone thief. Okay, it's dodging all that too much. Oh. Hey. Want to see Alex's finishing move. So a little more graceful, but, you know, a little stabby too. So there we go. A lot just happened there. Yeah, so your great whatever grandfather murdered all his staff. Though he was kind of right. One of them was a bone thief, but yeah, murdering all those people wasn't looked so highly upon. And now that we found out the truth and busted in that wall, Alex is not safe in her house anymore. Or, you know, her grandfather's house. There are enemies afoot. Oh. Also, I do like just to rub it in. The first enemy you find as Alex is a fucking bone thief coming down the hall where you can't see it. Like, the only way you know it's there is by hearing the footsteps. Yeah, now the house is just infested. We got bone thieves and trappers upstairs, Mantarok zombies down here. Anyone else? How about in the kitchen? Anyone in here? Yeah, there's people in here. No. Thank you. Get out. My house. Alright, can I read anything else? Get a little bit of crazy text while we're here. Oh. Wait. I forgot about that sanity effect too. I have seen that one before though. That it just like you try to open the door and it's like, nope, I'm locked. You try to open the door, nope, I'm locked. And you just have to try and try and try, and then eventually it's like, oh, it was never locked. What are you talking about? Nope. We're done. Yeah, okay. Can I read anything here? Good. No, okay, that's all the same. Alright, nothing new to read in there. Well, you know, before we go into the basement, let's clear out the library, shall we? Because we know there's gonna be someone in here. Yeah, don't act like you weren't hiding. Stab you in your ass. Anyone down this hallway? Yep. Hear more, too. Can't see them, though. There's that weird camera angle like I talked about in the beginning, one thing that makes the game so creepy. You can hear enemies, but you can't see them. You know what, whatever. Just go to the basement. Oh, hey. No, I wanted to look at the fire poker, just stoking the fire right here. Huh, I'm curious. Like, yeah, it... Again, one of the ones that doesn't translate so well into, you know, modern time, having the video on the screen like that, but, you know, that's you know, what the TV I played on looked like when it was, you know, giving the video input stuff. All right, but what I'm curious about, as much as it, you know, I want to see all the other sanity effects, but I'm curious. Will this just stop right in front of us? No, it will not. So if a sanity effect's already in place, it won't stop in front of you. It keeps going. But then, if you leave and come back, it will stop. All right. Well, now we know. Also, I'm completely fine having fixed the thing so it's not going like, in our ear while we're trying to listen to the safe code, because, you know, listening to the safe. Probably need to use the thing, don't I? Should I try and open the safe? How about yes? All right, get your listening ears on. It's time to hack a safe. Well, I sort of remember where the things are. So, because otherwise, I mean, you can do it this way, and the first time you play, of course, that is how you have to do it, because you don't, know what the code is, because there's no indication. You're hacking the safe, or, you know, you're lock-picking the safe. So you can go one by one like this to try and figure out where it is. For instance, clunk. Here's our first number. Now, that said, I'm not going to force you to endure all that, because I know vaguely, again, I don't remember exactly where the things are, but yeah, I think it's around here. Right? And then, yeah, I know it's after 6. I don't remember if it's in the 50s or the 40s, but I'm not going to make you listen to every single tap, 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 tap. I'll just use my meta knowledge of having played the game to speed the process up. Because frankly, you don't want to watch me. There we go. Click every single thing. Hey, look at that. As the safe's door's hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind by Edward lie on the shelves inside. Should I collect them? Yeah. The essence of Xel'lotath. A crankshaft. A letter from Edward, her grandfather. And ashes to ashes.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling.
this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
Fun. All right, let's read the note that we got. Letter from Edward.
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pious Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4, but one of these is in the clutches of Pious himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Chaturga, the Sigil of Xel'lotath, the Veil of Ulyaoth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pious's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather, Edward.
And you know, on that sweet note, that'll be it for today. So, yeah, don't really have anything else to say, just, join me next time and we will do Ashes to Ashes. Like, but what about the crankshaft? All right, let's read the crankshaft. A large brass crankshaft. We'll deal with that next time, too. There's no need to do it right now. So join me then. And, yeah. So, so thanks to everybody who came by, said hello on Twitch, all that stuff. Thanks to everyone who watched this later on YouTube. Special thanks, though, just go to Edward, because, you know, Edward's kind of tied this whole thing together. I mean, not just, like, sure, there's this where he's, like, giving you all the stuff and specifically telling, like, Alex, the only way you're going to be pious is you need to summon a different ancient to combat him. He's got way more magic than you do because, you know, he's been at this for 2,000 years under Ulyaoth's domain. So you're gonna have to get all these other things to, like, be able to match his power. And he just kind of spells it all out for you. And so, like, that's all well and good, right? Like, the fact that he got the Heart of Mantarok from Edwin, the fact that he got, well, in our case, the Sigil of Xel'lotath from Peter Jacob, like, yeah, no, he's been doing a lot of work behind the scene, like, tying all the loose ends together to give you the chance to save the day. So, you know what? Special thanks to Grandpa Edward. See you next time. You know, the servants are like, why is he walking around with a sword? Like, don't these people have, like, a history of going insane? And, like, just don't mention it to him.